Μάλιστα. Αυτά έγιναν στην Κρήτη. Επιστρέφουμε στα νότια προάστια. Τη Μαρτίνα Χίνγκις την έχεις ακουστά?
Σίγουρα. Νούμερο 1 κόσμο.
Η νεότερη που έχει φτάσει ποτέ στο νούμερο 1 της παγκόσμιας κατάταξης, ηλικία 16 ετών.
Σωστά.
Τι εικόνα έχεις από το τένις της, θυμάσαι πράγματα?
Τώρα να σας πω την αλήθεια, δεν θυμάμαι πολλά. Έχω δει σε βιντεάκια στο YouTube σίγουρα. Εντάξει, πολύ άκουστο όνομα, πολύ μεγάλο όνομα.
Πόσο είναι εύκολο να αναρωτιέμαι σε αυτή την ηλικία των 16 ετών και τι θυσίες θα πρέπει να κάνει κάποιος στην παιδική του ηλικία για να φτάσει σε αυτό το σημείο, να ανέβει στην κορυφή του κόσμου?
Είναι πραγματικά πάρα πολύ δύσκολο, με πραγματικά πολλές μεγάλες θυσίες σε αυτή την ηλικία. Γιατί ακόμα δεν έχεις καταλάβει πώς λειτουργεί το τένις, πώς λειτουργεί το σύστημα. Πραγματικά απίστευτο.
Εδώ βλέπουμε πλάνα από την προπόνηση εντός αγωγικών που έκανε η Μαρτίνα Χίνγκις, η οποία ήρθε για ένα ξεχωριστό meet and greet με τους φίλους του αθλήματος, με τους δημοσιογράφους, σε μια εκδήλωση που πραγματοποιήθηκε στο πολυτελές παραθαλάσσιο θέρετρο, One&Only Aesthesis στην Γλυφάδα. Μίλησε με τον κόσμο, είπε κάποιες από τις δικές της απόψεις, έπιασε και τη ρακέτα, όπως βλέπετε, σαν να μην έχει περάσει μία μέρα, και μίλησε και στην κάμερα της COSMOTE TV. Η Μαρίζα Γεωργίτση βρέθηκε εκεί, δίπλα στο πρώην νούμερο 1 της παγκόσμιας κατάταξης.
I saw you playing in Athens in 1992 in the Olympic Stadium, and I remember everybody was talking about you, the small, tiny little girl who was playing amazing tennis. I watched you played so many years ago, and I would like you to tell me how difficult it was for a 12-year-old kid to everybody talking about her since this early age, well, mentally.
Yeah, actually that part I didn't think that was really hard, because I just tried to play my game and be out there, and the only pressure I felt was like, okay, winning a tennis match. I think there's a lot more other things out in the world than being bigger pressures to handle than that, because also at that time I didn't feel it as much, because I felt, okay, I was very young, you know, I played as a 12-year-old, I played 14-year-old, so if I don't win this time, you know, maybe I win next year or the year after, so I didn't feel, yeah, it was asked of me, yeah, to win and maybe get that title, but if I didn't, yeah, it was in the big stadium, I remember, that was more overwhelming, yeah, Olympic Stadium, to play inside of such a Colosseum, kind of. It was like, wow, you know, the echo and everything, but I felt like, okay, I know what I'm doing on the court, so that was more important.
If you could choose and play again a Grand Slam final, which one would you choose and why?
There is a couple. I'm not sure if I want to really talk about it again, but yeah, no, there's matches that definitely stand out. Although I prefer talking about the one that I won, and which were, yeah, the first time, you know, winning a tournament or the slam. But yeah, if I could turn back time, there is probably one of those finals that I would like to replay, redo.
Maybe Roland Garros?
Maybe.
I would like to tell me your opinion about Stefanos Tsitsipas and Maria Sakkari, and if you were their coach, what would you tell them to get better?
Well, Maria, I follow her, you know, career. I've seen quite a bit, and I was just saying earlier, when you see her Instagram videos, how you know, like professional, how you know, serious she's about the sport, and like strong, like power ball she is, that I actually played her, or like in a warm-up long time ago when I was still playing like doubles. So she was just fresh on the tour and young player upcoming. So I was like, I looked at her and I'm like, okay, this little girl, she's got potential, and we've seen great tennis from her.
And Stefanos?
Yes, Stefanos. I don't know, honestly, I never really met him or don't know him that well. And played some amazing tennis, especially on clay. He definitely had some amazing highs, winning the tournament in Monte Carlo, I believe, was one of his favorites. And, very skilled, very talented player. I think right now with the one-hand backhand, especially since the material and the balls have slowed down, and the courts and everything, with the physique, it's become a lot harder for male players to have a one-handed backhand. I think that's probably physically a little bit more difficult, but cross fingers, right? I mean, hopefully he finds his way back.
It's a great pleasure for us here at One&Only Aesthesis to welcome Martina Hingis for the launch of our Tennis Icon series. It is the kickoff of a series of tennis events that we're doing with international tennis players, world-class players, and it is appreciated by all the guests of One&Only Aesthesis, of course, and we're very proud to have Martina Hingis with us to launch this event.